Hey guys, what's going on? So I got my buddy's orange truck back over here. My buddy Jeff, his truck is here. We're going to put some billet knuckles on the front. I got some blue billet ones for mine too. This is the Wide Max, the new version. I actually was going to do these, and then I remembered I ordered the billet C-knuckles too, and I didn't get those yet, so I'm going to wait. So I'm going to put this down and we're going to get started on that one right away. Alright, so let's get right into this real quick. You guys probably just saw the video on the Wide Max install, so I'm going to just go ahead and get right into this. I'm going to pull these tires off real fast, and then I will be right back to get started on these knuckles. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this done. So you're going to need a 2 and a 2.5 for this. So go ahead and grab your 2, disconnect your tie rod, and you guys already know how to do this. You've seen a couple of the front end teardowns I have and reinstallations and all that good stuff, but we're still going to make it a step by step. I'm just going to go a little bit faster. I'm going to pop this off right now. Pop it off. Take out your pin. Okay, we got our tie rod out. Okay, we'll go ahead and get our 2.5 chucked up. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull this pin here. Now I'm going to switch my 2.5 to my Hypertough, just so I have room to get in between the arms to get to this one here. So, trying to keep that in shot for you guys. Okay, so we're going to take that pin out. We're going to take out this top pin right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull it out of there real quick. Alright, so let's go ahead and change this thing out real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull my axle out real quick. I think it may be time for a new bit. That one's starting to jump around a little bit too much for comfort. Alright, then we'll take our knuckle off. Alright, let's grab a new one. So here's our new set. Looky there. Comes with a couple of new screws. Okay, so let's just go ahead and match up and get the one that we need. And I'll just take and lay it the exact same way on the bench there. So this one looks like it's the one, because that one's facing the wrong way. So there's our new knuckle. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop our bearings out of the other one. That's right, I forgot. Back bearing stayed on there. Alright, so just pop the bearing in. Alright, so we got the new bearing in, so let's go ahead and just put it back together the way it came apart. So we took the old one and laid it right over like that. So we just take this, put it right back in here. And remember, the wide part of this C-knuckle faces bottom, so that kind of tells you how it goes. So we're just going to go ahead and put these right back in. Get this pin started in its spot. And then this bottom pin, and we'll tighten them up. Now the top. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's nice. I'm going to tell them to upgrade this too, because I love the idea of having this upgraded. I think the reason these pull the pin so much is this C-knuckle just spreads enough to let that pop out of there. I don't know, but that looks really good. So it's going to look about like that. So let's put this baby back together. So let's go ahead and put our axle back in. Just put it back in from the back side with the bearing. Be sure it goes in far enough for the little cross pin to go in. And it went plenty far in, you can see right there. Cool. Alright, let's put it back together. Line up your index or reference marks on your axle. Just like that. Grab your long pin, goes in the bottom. Set it in place. Put your long lower pin in where it goes. Grab your arm, drop it down. Put him where he goes. Take your 2.5 and go ahead and run those in. There we go. There we go. Last but not least, take your new screws that has Loctite on them already and put them in there. Yeah, you can feel that Loctite doing its thing. Good and tight. Perfect. Alright, let's flip this thing around, get the other side done real fast here, guys. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pull the lower pin now. Front pin. Go ahead and pull those out, set them down there, switch over to my tube. We'll pull this tie rod out. Over there. Pull that right off. Let's switch this one out. Pull that pin. Alright. Now we're going to take this here. Take it all apart, put everything in front of you. Pull that down, pull that out. Or look, our bearing stayed in its spot this time. And take that one out. Alright, go ahead and grab your new knuckle. Now let's put it back together. So, wide area towards the bottom. So this goes like this, with the tie rod facing back. So go ahead and take the pins, these right here, the little short ones, put these back in the top. Then one on the bottom. And tighten them up. Good and tight. Good and tight. All right. Now let's go ahead and put our bearings in. Back bearing was right in the back side there. I'm kind of sticking it on my finger like that so I can poke it down in there straight. Okay, I'm going to try pushing it in with the axle itself. So I'm going to put it in there. Get it straight. And I'm going to push down on this table here. There, perfect. Outer bearing all the way in. Just like that there. You see how that cross pin hole is wide open? That's what you need right there. That's how you know that back bearing is flush. Alright, slap her back on. You got reference marks here, you got reference marks here, remember? So you got lines right there. Just line them up with those and slide it on, or you can just turn it until it finds its spot. Tie rod to the back, right here. Wide area to the bottom. You can go ahead and get a pin in there, kind of flush. Put your knuckle in place, slide the pin in. Go ahead and grab your top arm, lower it into place. Put it in, and we'll snug it up. Alright, tighten your lower pin. Okay, last your tie rod. And we'll put this right in place. And then go ahead and get it lined up. Put in your screw and tighten it up. Now we just put our wheels back on. That's that Loctite working. Alright, so remember the little cross pin trick? Take your cross pin hole, put it horizontal to the table, and then put your pin in there so it doesn't slide out. If it's horizontal, it won't slide out. Line up the notch, slide it on carefully. There we go. And then grab the right tire, literally the right tire, the one that goes on the correct side. Be sure the arrow on the tire right there, it faces the front of the truck, and that's when you know you got it on the right side. Kind of hold out on that axle, carefully line it up. There we go. Get your 8mm chucked up, and we're going to pull that pin into place. Bet you guys are already done, huh? There it is, I felt it pop. It's good to go. Hope this video helped you guys out. I know it wasn't like super in depth, but I mean, it's literally 3 screws. Not a big job at all. And like I said, I know you guys have seen the other video, or the other videos I have, I'm pretty sure. So again, I do appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. If you like the video, actually go down there and hit that like button for me. Drop me a comment down there. Subscribe if you will. I'd really appreciate a subscription. Comment what you want to see next. I'll do my best. While I'm doing this, I'll name off the vehicles I can think of that I have. So I've got 3 X-Maxxes. I've got 3 Revo 2.0s. I have 3 Maxxes. They all have the Wide Max kit. 1 Wide Max, the new version. I've got a Bronco, a Blazer, a Blast Boat, 16th Revo VXL, 16th Summit. I have 1/10 Summit. Oh man, I'm not sure what else. I have to look and see. But that's what I have that I can think of right off the bat. So those are videos that I'll be covering basically. I'm not just trying to tell you what I have. That's the videos I'm going to be turning out just like this. You know, really step by step. Alright guys, so that's it. She is ready to go. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. Let me know how I can improve. The next video is probably going to be doing the blue knuckles on my blue truck, as well as the C-knuckles, and then you will probably see me do a red Wide Max on the little red Max. So that's it guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to clean my table up and then I'm out of here.